Yo, what's the word? What it is, what it ain't. Right around 5%. What's the word? I hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good start of the week. Gazer in the building. What's up? I appreciate y'all and all that. If you didn't know, the Mega Millions is at 100 million. If you want to waste your money, it's at 100 million. I don't think you can see the numbers, but it's that red sign. That red sign that's gleaming. That says 100 to 231. I wonder who really sees that money. That's another topic for another day. What I want to talk to you about, what I want to say, I got a fart low key. Like, just TMI. I just passed gas. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But what I want to think about, or what I want to talk about, is, man, the people we bring into our life. Not even the people we bring into our life, the people we have in our life, right? Our family members, our loved ones, the ones that we meet in school or at work, and then, like, we find attraction to, and then we pursue, right? Or wherever you pursue your loved one, that's where, wherever you find the people in your life, you kind of have to vet them out still. You have to give them time. You have to at least give them like a year. You gotta watch their patterns, how they walk, how they talk, even indirectly talking to you. You have to examine them. Unfortunately, you have to vet them out. You have to see, are they real or is this fake? You have to see, is this true or could this be too good to be true? Right? Some things shine far away but are ugly close up. And once you get close up and you see how not pleasing it is, do you stay or do you leave? You have that choice. But if you stay, right, say you stay, does that hinder you or hold you back in any type of way? In any type of form, if it hinders or holds you back in any type of way, you need to cut it off to release yourself. Unfortunately, it could be just in that time, like, hey, you're holding me back from my schooling. You keep asking me to hang out and to party on some weekdays and into the weekend, and all I'm doing is spending money, drinking, and whatever. This isn't my case because I don't do that, but I'm saying, getting into a club, that's $5, especially if you're a dude. Usually girls, it's $5 or free, right? It just depends how attractive you are to the man. But for a guy, like, you're paying that money either way. Like, you gotta pay that money. It don't matter. They see you as a money grab. Women is viewed differently because they bring in, they attract, right? Men are the attractors, the pursuers. So, hold on, I got an itch. Allergies is messing up. I don't want to sneeze, but I want to sneeze. Anyways, so there's a difference, right? If someone in your life just keeps telling you, hey, I want to party, but you got to study, and they're like, well, that can wait. Actually, partying can wait. You need to get your studies done, especially if you're in college and you're paying for them. If you have classes that cost money and you are deciding to go out into the world, pay extra, even more money to have fun, right? The priorities are very twisted and wrong. You need to stay in school, do your homework, do your assignments, and if you get them done in a timely manner, then go out, then have fun, right? When you have nothing to do. But you gotta have determination. Or no, that's not determination. Discipline, you gotta have discipline. Discipline is doing something that you don't want to do in a timely fashion that needs to be done. It's something that you don't want to do that you get done anyways. Even though your inner body's like, man, F this, I do not want to do this, not one bit. You're disciplined to know that if I just get this done real fast, I get this done, then I'm free. My whole night, my whole weekend's free. But if you hold off that assignment into the weekend, right? If you hold that assignment off past the weekend, you're gonna be playing catch up, and then it's gonna be a late credit and all things that you don't want. So we cannot have those kind of people in our life, especially if we're doing something to better ourselves. Going out and all that is not bettering yourself. Sure, it gives you instant gratification of seeing beautiful people in beautiful places, and you're partying, listening to good music, and I understand it's fun, it's an amazing time, but it's a distraction. Just like video games. Video games is one of the leading causes of distraction for boys, for male boys. Unfortunately, we like to play video games. Even as an adult, we like to play video games. But it gets to a point where you have to know that some things are important than others, right? I'm currently writing a book right now, and I'm not progressing how I want to, right? I mean, I'm writing it. I'm on chapter 1, probably the first page, honestly. But I know it takes time, and it takes a lot of not brain power, but it takes a lot of creativity to come up with for real like book, and a good one at that. Like, I don't do nothing half. I do stuff seriously. I am serious about the things that I do and the time that I put into, and I want to see the time I put in. I want to see good come out of it, right? If I'm gonna put in major time, I want to see good things come out, right? So it takes time, it takes patience, and that's things we lack. We lack time, because time is always against us, and we lack patience. We don't have patience for much things. Some things we have more patience for, but it honestly just depends. But what I really want to say, what I really want to tell you guys is, you guys are inadvertently allowing yourself to be held back by either yourself or people. If we don't have the true discipline to be able to say, okay, I need to do this before I can do that, but I'm gonna do that before this, and even though I shouldn't be doing that, I'm still gonna be doing it. It's not right. You need to do better. We need to do better, and we will. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes effort. If you're just giving a little effort, me writing 15 minutes a day, right? I could write more, but I know that if I can just take 15 minutes out my day to revise, re-edit, or to create, right? That 15 minutes turns into 30 minutes, right? The next day, which then turns into 45 minutes, which then puts into perspective, I'm doing 60, right? Throughout this week, I put 60 minutes into writing. Now, if I increase the time, right, you get more production. But what I'm trying to say is effort. I'm trying to give examples of effort. That's effort. You just got to give a little effort. It's okay if you have a deadline right? If we have a deadline for an assignment that's next month, right? We want to get that done as soon as possible, just so that we have that month free. But if we do an assignment or a page every day or every other day, right? By the month, it might be completed, right? That's giving effort. We got to give just a little effort. Just give some effort, and it'll be okay. It's when you don't give effort or when you don't care, that's when things, you need to check yourself. And truly, sometimes we need to look in the mirror and check ourselves. Sometimes we have a person to keep us accountable. But truly, it is us and our problem. We have to check ourselves, and we have to hold ourselves accountable. We cannot depend on other people, because other people can hold us back and other people can push us forward. But it just depends the person. It depends what they're getting out of it, and it depends what you're getting out of it, right? We all want something in life. We all want something. We all want to benefit. We all want to benefit from something. And in life, if we feel played, right, as an human, if we do something to help benefit others and we don't get any benefit out of that, right? We feel played, or we don't. It don't feel right. But as long as you just try to work for the benefit of others and yourself, all will be well. I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great day. Yay, yay!